Hey guys, it's Jeff Arnold with 4Spot Consulting. It is Friday, May 22nd, 2026. This week, maybe it was the end of last week, Make.com announced something that I don't think people really fully understood what the announcement was saying. They announced that they have a fully launched MCP server for their automation system. Now, for me, I kind of glanced over it at first because we actually built an MCP server for Make months ago. 4 6 months ago, we built an MCP server and we've been using it ourselves. And it has been absolutely unbelievable. Being able to go in and actually build out your Make scenario using Claude. We started using Claude a long time ago as well. So we're able to go in using natural language, say, I want a scenario that starts with a Gmail step and takes data and puts it into a spreadsheet or whatever that is. You tell it what you want it to do in natural language, and it goes ahead and it builds the scenario for you. Now, we had a huge learning curve because we had to train it with a lot of information. We had to give it a lot of data. They just announced their new system, so we're going to go in and we're playing around with that right now to compare the two systems that we have. But bottom line is that the building process of automations is starting to become commoditized. It's starting to be to the point where people with zero experience can go in and start to actually build automations like that. Now, one of the analogies that I use for things like this is the idea of an auto shop, right? If I'm saying Make basically opened up an auto shop for you, gave you every single tool you could possibly need, every manual, every instruction guide, everything you need is available to you. Well, that's fantastic. But unless you have a mechanic that knows how to use those systems and knows what the nuances are of that, you're still never going to be successful. I could walk into that shop with every tool possible. I've never rebuilt an engine in my life. I could not rebuild an engine, right? So even if I had every tool and every piece of knowledge available to me, I can't rebuild the engine, whereas a skilled mechanic can. That's the same way I feel about Make. Make is giving you all of the tools, but if you really want to make sure that you're not wasting a ton of time and honestly running the risk of causing mass problems in your company at scale very quickly, right? If you automate things, you can really mess it up very quickly. You should be working with somebody like us who knows exactly what we're doing with automation, exactly where to put AI in. We understand what all the hiccups are. We understand what all the nuances are. So if you're going to be using the new Make MCP server and you're finding that it's a great tool, you're getting pretty far, but you need somebody to go that next level, please reach out to us. We would love to help you with that. And one other thing I would like to say is if you are a Zapier user, you need to check this out. It is incredible. And so I will include a link inside of the comments here where you can go and get a free account with 10,000 free actions. Make is roughly 1/8 the cost of Zapier and is definitely worth checking out. So anyway, it's an incredible tool. If you're looking for a way to jump in and start to dabble around in some of the automations, like we talk about, always start small with something very simple, something that doesn't require a lot of thought process, something that's more of replacing a copy paste step. Go in, try to automate that. If you need help with it, reach out. But take a look at the Make MCP server. It is absolutely incredible. So hope you have a great weekend. If you need help with anything, please reach out to us.